Yo, in this video, I survived 100 days of Minecraft, but I'm living in the world of that time I got reincarnated as a slime. The goals in this video are to kill the flame spirit Ifrit, take down the Charybdis, fight against the Orc disaster, and finally become the demon lord. Will I complete all these goals? Watch the end and find out. Day 1. So we obviously got the guidebook, which tells us literally everything we need to know about reincarnating, but did I listen to it? Of course not. So we reincarnated. After reincarnating, obviously we die. And I did get some achievements. I got Predator, Unique Skill, and Reincarnated. And as you can see, I could choose for a human, slime, or goblin, whatever. But I chose the slime, obviously, because that's the point of this video. I then headed up to the surface and I had to take a look at myself. Honestly, a slime doesn't look the best. I kind of look a bit funky. But I mean, what can I really do about it? Nothing. So I did then start to chop some trees. Obviously, I need planks, a crafting table, sticks to make tools and advance in the game. I mean, it's kind of basic stuff at this point. A bit boring, but it's whatever, I guess. After meeting with my fellow slime friend, honestly, he looked even uglier than me, okay? I think I was obviously the better slime. By pressing B, I could see how much magical I had. I had 3,324. Now, was that good? No idea, but it was good enough for me at the start. And honestly, I had barely any skills, which was to be expected. And I was trying to, equip Predator, and I think I did that successfully. However, later on, I didn't really know how to use it. As expected, I turned my logs into planks, and with those planks, I made some sticks. Now, oh, Mason, this is boring Minecraft stuff. Yes, it is, but I mean, this is literally what happened day 1, so this is what you guys have to see. We then went mining, and being able to fit in a 1-block gap was kind of fun, I guess. I mean, obviously, mining stone isn't the funnest thing ever, but we did need it to make way better tools, and that's exactly what we did. I then proceeded to chop down some more wood, because honestly, you never know when you're going to need it, so it's better to be safe than sorry. And then in the cave, we found some coal, and honestly, he was taking my coal, okay? So, I had to teach him use boss, hit him a bit, because he was getting in my way. After making some more sticks, so I did make a torch, because obviously, I wanted to see. It is kind of dark in these caves, okay? I won't lie to you, and a torch is very much needed. After getting up to surface, my plan was to kill a skeleton or a creeper. Why, you might ask? I was trying to see if I could get any skills due to the fact that I did have Predator. But honestly, this baby zombie was kind of annoying me. And then due to the fact there was like 2 million skeletons and creepers and zombies, I just ran away. We did find this serpent though, and after trying to hit and missing, I just ran. Because I'm not trying to die already. I then dropped in a cave. Once again, I'm a slime, so I don't take full damage. But I did end up mining this iron, because iron is needed in Minecraft, whether you believe it or not. And I found some copper. Now, is copper useful? Not really, but I took it anyway because it kind of looked a bit cool. So why not take it? But there was more iron behind it anyway, so I guess this is a 2-in-1 deal at the same time. Day 2 to 5, I actually found some mine shaft looking thing, but I ignored it for now. And I found this weird entity. I assume this was from a different mob, and I had no idea why it did. But, we decided to attack it. And we kind of got a bit scared, but we decided to attack it once again, and we killed it. Because we're absolute pro PvPers, obviously, if you couldn't tell already. And honestly, just exploring, there's a lot of different type of ores in here. Were any of them useful? No idea, but we did find this grass looking thing, and if I remember in the anime, I can just make healing potions. I then found a red magic ore. I didn't know if I could mine it with a stone pickaxe or not, because it didn't drop, so I don't know if it can drop or not. But later on, I found out I needed an iron pickaxe. But then I found another one. Stupid me, obviously still mined with a stone pickaxe, so I gained absolutely nothing from it. But it is what it is, I can't do anything about it now. I then engaged in a battle with a creeper, and now this fight did take a really long time. Not because I'm exactly bad at fighting a normal creeper, but because the word just kept on pushing me back, and it was kind of annoying. Now you might be like, Mason, why are you trying to kill a creeper? That's why. Top right corner, black lining. I got a whole new skill just from killing a creeper. Tell me that's not cool. Honestly, this became one of my most used skills in the whole series, and I tried to equip it, but I'm not the quickest at equipping skills, I won't lie to you. But there we go, we did it. I then decided to test the skill, and honestly, it was amazing. It literally burned anything I attacked, and I think this was a very good skill to be using. Obviously, Mr. Skillless Slime over here got a bit upset, so I just started chasing him as he tried to kill a creeper, and he eventually did it. So now we both had black lining, which is pretty cool, I won't lie to you. Day 6 to 11, I went into the water. You might be like, okay, going into the water for a reason. I tried killing every mob I possibly could in order to try get as many skills, but I didn't exactly know which mobs gave you what skills, and if all of them could. I then found this weird fish looking thing, and I didn't know if it was aggressive or not, but I decided to smite it down anyway because it was looking at me funny. Then I actually found a goblin village. Now, the only bad thing about this was we couldn't exactly name them, and you'll see why later on. But it was a pretty cool place, and we might have taken it over later on or robbed from it, but that's not the point, okay? It was still pretty cool. Then after, you know, a bit more adventuring, we found a place we wanted to call home. Yes, it's in a cave, and you might think that's a bit normal and weird and lame, but it was a good house to us, okay? We tried so hard to make it look perfect, but by perfect, maybe not that perfect. It was a bit messy, and we just chose to use wood as the interior. Yes, okay, I get it, guys. It's not a good looking base, but it was good enough to survive in, and that's all that matters. We decided to clean it up, you know, fill in some of the ceiling. Was it the best job done? Of course not. But even had some little steps to go into the house. I think it was pretty perfect. I placed the crafting table perfectly. You know, looked around and I was pretty proud of myself. I then killed this switch, because looking at the wiki, this thing could apparently give me a skill. And as I killed it, I got magic sense. This kind of looked a bit weird, especially with shaders at nighttime. But I guess it was kind of cool. Day 12 to 16. Got myself some iron from the furnace and I made a chest plate. Why? Because I died to mobs easily, okay? I've already died like 2 million times off camera, I'm not gonna lie. Then we found this weird centipede looking Pokemon thing. So we just tried to kill it. And then I just got permanent blindness and mining fatigue. I had no idea why at this time. But now looking at it, it's because I think I ran out of magicules. Which would have been good to know. But yeah, it wasn't looking too good for me. It did end up disappearing though, so instead I just went back in the caves and got some iron because I do need more armor and maybe even a better pickaxe so I can get more of that red magic ore stuff I found earlier. Like I previously said, with the new found iron I decided to smelt it and make myself a new pickaxe. In order to obviously be able to mine the magic ore needed to increase my magicules, I think it was if I looked on the wiki. But here you can see I found some diamonds, but obviously I had to kill the skeleton first just in case I got killed. Why, you might ask? Because I'm bad at the game, okay, so don't judge me. But here you can see, got some green magic ore, and this time it actually dropped, meaning I did need an iron pickaxe this whole time. And then I got some diamonds. I'm pretty sure I used these diamonds to get some diamond leggings, because I did end up finding more. After exploring a bit more, like I said, I found more diamonds. I didn't exactly mean to find them, I just tried getting redstone, and I'm pretty stupid because it just mined right into lava. But who cares, okay, I got some more diamonds, and that's all really matters at this point. What was I going to do with the redstone anyway? Absolutely nothing. But yeah, this was a pretty good chunk of diamonds, so, you know, I'll happily take it. But I had to make sure they didn't burn either, because if they burned right in front of my face, that would have been a big L, I'm not gonna lie. Then returned to the base, and with my new 10 diamonds, I decided to make some leggings. Now, honestly, my drip was getting way better. I didn't have a helmet or boots yet, but this time, of course not. I then made an axe to make sure I did more damage, and I called it a pretty good day. After exploring, I found a black spider. Now, I've never saw one of these exactly, and I don't know if they were strong or not, but I decided just to spam black lightning on it. And can you guys guess what happened? I ran out of magicals eventually. I mean, I'm not the smartest with my attacks. I kind of just spam them literally all the time. And I tried to hit with a melee attack, but my range is kind of horrible. And guess what happened, like I said? I just started to black out. Every time this happens, by the way, they just disappear. I don't know where the spiders go, but for some reason, whenever I'm actually able to see, they're just gone and vanish. I don't exactly know the reason for this. I even looked on the wiki and everything. Unless I'm just stupid and can't read properly, I have no idea why this occurred. Then, there was another black spider. But can you guys guess what happened this time? I can also guess. The exact same thing happened because I'm not very smart. I probably should have researched a lot of things about this mod pack before actually playing it, because a lot of the time I was clueless and just really sad to why I was so bad at it. But it's kind of my fault. 17 to 23. Adrian told me to follow him because he found something, and honestly I was confused why he found, but we will soon see a main character. So obviously we go up the hill, and there she was. She's, I think that's how you say their name. Honestly, being the flame spirit, it did kind of hurt with the flames and stuff, and they were quite fast, won't lie to you. But after turning into Ifrit and all that, it was a whole different story. He wasn't that hard to kill though, and he wasn't that aggressive. I might have died a couple, 200 times before, actually hitting him, but that's not the point, okay? Adrian was then stuck on fire, and I tried to use my abilities from inside the house, but they just didn't reach. And then I somehow took damage from something. However, he did end up getting closer to the house, and I still couldn't reach him with my attack, so I just ran inside, and for some reason I used my attack in the house, which wasn't the best idea, but you'll see that soon, okay? But yeah, he didn't have that much health, honestly. It kind of was an easy fight eventually when we got to him, and then I got mining fatigue. Why did this happen? Maybe because I ran out of magicules, no idea. But as you can see, I did end up nearly burning down our house. But it's not my fault, I swear, okay? I was just trying to protect, my fellow slime buddy, and it just didn't end right. Then he came right up to us, so, I was kind of forced to, hit our house a little. But he kind of just stood there looking at me, and it was a bit frightening, and I had no idea what to do. But I got a good couple of hits and then just kept on retreating back, looking at my magical, making sure I obviously don't run out this time. And then he died. However, that was a clone. I didn't even kill the real thing. Then this goblin died, and I just picked up his club, because why not? Then proceeded to build up, because if literally started levitating, and obviously we can't reach him. The reach of black lightning is very bad, I won't lie to you. So it's a good skill, but there's a lot of flaws to it. And as you can see, just look at him. However, he did come down, and I striked him, and then I killed him. I got combustion, ranged barrier, and obviously I killed Cheeseby. But I didn't get her mask. Well, that's what I thought, but no, I did end up getting it, don't worry guys. And then eventually equipped ranged barrier. Now, it did take me a while to find it, but obviously, there it is right there. And I got fire sprint as well. I had no idea what combustion did also. I never really tried it out, which I probably should have, because it could have been a really good skill for all I know. But yeah, ranged barrier kind of looked cool, and I just kind of blocked Agent inside the house. However, due to the fact we killed Cheeseby, we could actually turn human now. So that's exactly what we decided to do. And honestly, it felt good being human, okay? Look at how it drip in action. We then went back to the goblin village, hoping to actually start naming them, but we couldn't find any. They all kind of, you know, just disappeared. I don't know why or where they went. I think they actually started going outside of the village for a bit, because Ifrit spawned. But I did end up getting some good, you know, food from them. However, there they were. One of the goblins, I tried to name it Mason, and look, it literally just disappeared. I got the advancement for making best friends, but I wasn't making many friends, okay? It was more like I was killing them. I even named one sub, and no. And I tried to name more, but it just wasn't working, okay? I don't know if I did something wrong, but it seemed like all these goblins hated me and would rather just not live life happily. Day 24 to 30, me and Adrian found a village. Now this is perfect, because obviously to become a demon lord, we need to get souls. And how do you get souls? Literally killing witches, villagers, or literally anything human. I decided to set a waypoint, I'm pretty sure this was. I've never really used one of these before, so don't judge me, I apologize. And I even used a goblin bat. How much damage did it do? Not that much, but I mean, it was good enough to kill a villager and get, you know, an easy couple souls. I didn't realize, like, villagers turn into witches after, like, using lightning on them, which is pretty cool. But, yeah, we'll see a lot of witches later on in the video, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. But, you know, I carried on murdering all these horses and villagers, or witches, you could say. Because why not? Honestly, at this point, I was kind of bored. While Adrian was doing all his nerd stuff, I was just killing everything. I even tried killing an iron golem. I mean, I expected it to die a bit, you know, a bit quicker. But no, it still took quite a while, and I just ended up running off. I couldn't be bothered. I then killed even more and more. And I should have honestly made a farm for the crabs, because, you know, I need food. But no, that wasn't needed, okay? That wasn't needed. But Adrian, making a village, a farm, making sure he can get some souls in the future. But yeah, I got some hay anyway, so, you know, making the farm wasn't even, you know, that needed. But I got enough hay to get, like, at least a couple stacks of bread, if I remember. But honestly, villages are, like, the most clutchest thing ever when it comes to food. I cannot lie. But back with the villager farm thing, yes, I wasn't lying, okay? Me and Adrian searched the tutorial, because we're not very good at making farms, I'm not going to lie to you. So we had to watch for a whole 20-minute tutorial and literally copy exactly what they did. And yes, this was time consuming, but later on it would help us become demon lords. So I mean, can I really complain? Well, yeah, I can, but I'm not going to for your sake. After attempting to leave the village, I found this weird shark-looking thing. Was it a shark or a really big fish? I don't know, but I decided to kill it. And I wanted a skill out of it or something to drop. Of course, it didn't drop anything. I then tried killing a dolphin. Now, okay, listen. Before you guys clown me for failing to kill a dolphin like 20 times, they're pretty fast, okay? And I cannot swim at all in this game. But, you know, after killing, you know, 2, because the first one didn't give me the skill, which was kind of saddening, I did actually get hydraulic propulsion. Now you might be like, okay, that's not as cool. But no, it's cool to me, okay? I can swim hella fast now, and I think this is the coolest thing ever. Day 31 to 40, I found this weird portal, and it looked like a really rip-off Nether portal, and I guessed right. It literally just took me to the Nether. Now, looking at it, I knew something was up, okay? First of all, how do I get out? And second of all, why is it formed like this, and why is there end stone? It was like it was a mix of the Nether and the end. But there wasn't an ender dragon here, so I assume not. And it was just a bit of a glitch, I assume. I don't know if this is intentional or not, but I mean, it was pretty cool nonetheless. And I mean, it would have made a good base. But obviously, making bases are too much effort for me, and I will never end up making a base, because that's all up to my other slime to do. We then ended up finding another goblin village, and hopefully this time we could have named them. It looked way more cooler than the other one, even though it's exactly the same thing. I assume it's just because it wasn't in a snowy biome this time. But after attempting to name these things once again, they literally just died, okay? I don't know if it's because I smell or something, or like maybe because Adrian's ugly. But why didn't they just live? What did we do wrong? If you guys could help me in the comments, that would also help. But honestly, man, I just wanted to name some goblins and make them evolve. But yeah, I mean, I guess I got to loot some sticks, you know, some apples and all that. But honestly, it was kind of sad. We then went into this cave. Now, going into this cave, I had no idea why it was, but I found some river schools, and I was like, wow, okay, that's pretty cool. Obviously, we needed one more if you wanted to, beat the river, which we never ended up doing, by the way, which we probably should have tried, but we're too lazy to do that. And then I found this. And then looking at an inactive Charybdis core, I knew exactly what I needed to do with this. After looking up, on the wiki how to use it, we knew what time it was. We then went back to the village looking for the victim. I had to make sure I chose the right villager because I don't want to kill one I like, okay? So I decided to target this guy. I didn't know if I had to, place the next to him, but I kind of just clicked on him. And then he started to get loads of effects. Now, how long would it take for him to transform? We didn't exactly know. But he went to sleep, so he was definitely going to die in his sleep. So I guess that's a good thing. But after looking at him, yeah, it literally just did it right there. The most annoying part about this fight wasn't even Charybdis itself. It was more about the sharks that spawned. They were so annoying to fight. Honestly, it was one of the worst times of the whole mod pack I spent just crying in pain. But for Charybdis himself, he wasn't the hardest to kill. Yeah, he had a lot of health. But it was mainly just his, sharks doing all the work for him. I'm not going to lie to you guys, okay? I then actually did end up start doing some damage to it. Although it wasn't a lot, especially by myself, because Adrian was kind of slacking. Why, you might ask? Because obviously he is a slacker and I'm a hard worker, okay? So obviously I'm just the better slime, the stronger one, of course. But yeah, like I said, these sharks are really a pain. Like, look, I'm literally just surrounded by them. I tried to run just so I can hit the Charybdis. Honestly, it didn't even hurt me. It was kind of stuck in the water, I'm pretty sure. But nah, man, right as I was about to kill it, these sharks just demolished me. And when I mean demolish, I literally had no idea what to do. I was kind of getting, I was getting destroyed, okay? As you can clearly see here, I mean, what else can I really show you at this point? But look, I mean, he's just saying that. Charybdis is literally doing nothing. The sharks are basically just ganging on me. Like, I don't know what to do at this point. And then right as I'm about to kill him, look how low he is. And then, the shark. Oh, yeah, no, the sharks, they were kind of doing bits. Might have died, okay. But that doesn't matter, because I did end up killing Charybdis eventually. But I didn't get any skills from him. I don't know if I was supposed to get skills from him. But that doesn't matter, okay. Because I did kill him, and that's all that matters. But yeah, I guess I celebrated by killing a normal, shark. But it wasn't even a shark, it was just Adrian, okay. This is why I hate Adrian. He's so useless, honestly. Then found a tree, and this tree was actually used to get to the labyrinth. But at the time, I didn't know exactly where I got teleported to until, obviously, I got the advancement. But, yeah, honestly, just running through this thing took a really long time. And Colossus was already dying for some reason, which was a good thing, but we didn't know he respawned. So, yeah, we started to fight him, okay? We started to fight him. But, yeah, no, this hallway was just kind of exhausting until we met him, of course. Colossus just kind of appeared straight away and started jumping all over the place. He was kind of wild, however he was kind of easy to take down. This is due to the fact that Colossus actually takes a lot of damage to flames, so we kind of just let him burn there. However, no, we did go in just to kill him. And after that, the little pole spawn we went through, and Labyrinth Conqueror advancement was given to me. And then started going up, these staircases, which eventually led up to some place where I was supposed to get a spirit if I looked there for like 10 seconds while crouching. Did I ever get a spirit? Of course I didn't. So I stood there looking kind of idiotic for a long time. So, maybe I'm the idiot. But yeah, I literally had no idea what to do. I did what the wiki said. I literally just kept on looking up and nothing at all. Like, not once did anything happen. So I kind of just stood here, wasting my time. However, I did get out of the tree and I just kind of fell to death, literally. Well, not death, because obviously I have, resistance to falling. But that's not the point, okay? I would have died. Day 41 to 52, we found some orcs. So, the point where I'm at right now in the show, I don't even know what an orc is. But Adrian told me that these things can get very powerful, and it's one of the things we actually need to kill. So I kind of got a bit scared of them, and fighting in the normal orc was kind of hard. Not because they're exactly strong, I'm just really bad at killing mobs. Like, literally, look at me. How am I failing so much? I mean, it also didn't help due to the fact that I'm mining fatigue, but that doesn't matter, okay? I still killed them kind of slow. I probably could have killed them a bit faster than usual if I was just, you know, bad at the game, I should say. We did start to build a new base, so as you can see, you know, it wasn't looking the best, but, you know, it was something, okay? You know, the cobblestone, you know, the andesite, everything, the interior was perfect, and it was amazing. And then I got a magic steel block. I don't know how I got it exactly, but I placed it, and now I can't mine it. So it's kind of just stuck there, sadly. And out of nowhere, the oak disaster literally just spawned right in front of us. I didn't exactly know how strong it was. I mean, it looked pretty big, okay? So I just focused on killing this oak for now, but I just ran off. And honestly, I'm pretty sure it was targeting Adrian, so I tried killing it with black lightning before I literally just ran out of magic fuel in 2 shots, which is a bit embarrassing. But no, it was really low, so me and Adrian just double teamed it, because the regeneration on this thing is insane. Okay, guys, when I tell you this thing took so long to kill, not because it did damage, but because of how much it regenerated is crazy. Well, I got starved, which was a pretty cool skill. I don't think I ever used it though, which is a shame. But yeah, I definitely had it, and then I started to glitch out. Well, for now, and then I got out. But yeah, this mod pack is really buggy, so if you want to download it, heads up. Day 53 to 74. Now, before you ask me, Mason, what took this many days? This did, okay? Farming souls. If you don't remember from back then, we did make a villager farm. I'm pretty sure I included that. But yeah, no, we stood here waiting for them to spawn for ages. Was it worth it? No idea, but it needed to be done, okay? If I wanted to become a demon lord, I needed these 10,000 souls, and this was painful to play. It honestly hurt my mental health, and I didn't know if I could even be bothered. The mod pack even started to lag. The witches just stood here looking at me until they all just suddenly blew up all at once, and I was just kind of chilling, honestly. But yeah, it wasn't much long until I actually got the 10,000 souls. And when you do get the 10,000 souls, you have like some red thing around your eyes, I'm pretty sure. You'll see what it looks like soon. Well, soon, literally right now. So obviously after killing the last batch of, you know, villages I needed, it began, okay? It began to happen. Day 75 to 80, it began. The transformation to become the demon lord. This was the final goal of the whole video, and I was literally about to do it. So I'd say this video was pretty successful, and there was a lot of effects of transforming. First of all, I couldn't really see. I couldn't really attack anything, and everything was just really slow. I mean, this zombie was just hitting me rent-free, and I couldn't even hit him back. I tried my absolute hardest to hit him. I couldn't even tell if he was behind or in front of me, honestly. But you know, the transformation looked pretty cool. The effects were amazing, and the fact that like the overlay on the screen looked like that, it was pretty cool. But as you can see, I got enough of skill, which is Black Thunder. I never exactly tried it out, but I'm pretty sure it would have been a very OP attack, alright? But yeah, you know, obviously, just gotta kill another witch, try not, test out my powers, and to celebrate, I even went swimming. But yeah, this is basically the end of the video, and if you wondered why I went up to 80 days, I literally have no more content to do. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.